Let me ask you something. Are you building a business for today or for the next decade? Because if you're still thinking like it's 2020, you're already behind. Like most businesses today will be irrelevant in 5 years. And that's not because of the economy, not because of competition, but because they refuse to evolve. If you think Web3, blockchain, and AI are just buzzwords, you're not paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, you're about to get left behind. Right now, there are two kinds of entrepreneurs, those who are adapting and those who are about to become irrelevant. Which one are you? Hey guys, I'm Jamilia Grier. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why AI, Web3, and blockchain are not optional anymore, how billionaires and governments are betting big while most people are still in denial, and how you can start implementing this now before you get left behind. So here's the thing. Every major business shift in history was laughed at until it wasn't. And the people who ignored it, they lost. They became obsolete. Here's a few examples. Newspapers thought the internet was a joke. Now, they're dead. Blockbuster ignored Netflix. Now they're a case study in business failure. And taxi companies, they dismissed Uber. Now they're out of business. But what's happening right now with AI, Web3, and blockchain? The exact same thing. People are laughing at it. They're dismissing it as hype, and they have been for about 5 years. And while the real players are positioning themselves to take over entire industries. I saw this firsthand when I moved into the data privacy and regulatory compliance space. I had fellow lawyers who told me that Web3 was a joke and that crypto was a big scam and that it wasn't real law and that everyone involved in crypto was going to jail. These were the same people, the same academics, the same professionals who years later are now scrambling to add blockchain to their LinkedIn bios and buy Bitcoin before it's too late. They mocked me then, but now they're following the same path now. So all I have to say, guys, is that we need to be early adopters on this stuff. Secondly, this is about more than cryptocurrency. It's about ownership. Who owns your business, your money, and your audience? If you think you do, you're wrong. Social media platforms own your audience. Okay, this is just basic facts about who owns the data. Before you create your account and you click you want to set up an account, you sign the terms and conditions, or at least you agree to the terms and conditions that if Instagram shuts down your account, you lose everything. Your bank controls your money. If they freeze your account, you're powerless. YouTube can remove your content overnight. So this is the world that we live in. It's a very Web 2 world. And the importance of Web3 is that Web3 changes all of that. It's about decentralization, true ownership, no middlemen, no third-party control, just you, your audience, and direct transactions. I saw this when I moved to Dubai before Binance even got here. It was early December of 2021, at least before they announced that they were coming, right? People were skeptical. Why would you move to Dubai? It's a very strict society. Crypto isn't mainstream. AI isn't fully formed yet. But look at Dubai now. It's the global hub for blockchain, Web3, and innovation. The people who were waiting for a perfect time missed the moment. The future of business is ownership. Web3 is creating an economy where you have more control over income, your contracts. There's greater trust in terms of transactions. And if you don't understand this now, you're going to be working for the people who do. Like imagine running an e-commerce business where your transactions are verified and secured through blockchain rather than relying on banks and payment processors and other third parties where you have to pay some kind of monthly subscription or monthly fee. Imagine creators getting paid directly through smart contracts instead of waiting for a social media platform to count the number of views, count the number of interactions and clicks, some algorithm tell them how much they're due, and then approve payouts. This is the shift that Web3 brings. And it is so disruptive that I think entrepreneurs today, if we're not going to learn at least about its potential, then we're doing a huge disservice to ourselves, our businesses, and then ultimately our customers, because at the end, they are the ones that will be paying. They're the ones that are left with the bag and having to pay the amount for our services or products. When it comes to AI and blockchain together, I think that is going to be the major disruptor. And if you haven't been following what's happening in the space of AI today, I beg you now immediately stop listening to this podcast and go and find a great AI resource to learn from, even if just the news, even if you just go on Google and you search AI. I'm sure you'll find tons and tons of articles, but the reality is that AI is not the future. It's actually the present, and it's already outpacing humans in key areas of business and in productivity. AI can generate marketing content in seconds, and humans need hours. AI helps graphic designers create videos and looks and feels in seconds where it previously would have taken them hours to do the same thing. And not to even mention AI-driven data analytics that allow businesses to predict trends before competitors even notice them. Customer service, legal research, coding, like entire industries are already being disrupted. So I mentioned graphic designers. So take AI-generated art. It started as a novelty. We saw a lot of it coming out in the NFT craze a couple of years ago. And now designers and artists are using AI tools to enhance their work. And companies that ignored AI are losing business to AI-assisted creatives who can produce 10 times the content in the same time. So when I first explored AI in the legal field, I think it was very much a taboo because clients expect lawyers to essentially be spending hours and hours, looking over their work. And then on the same hand, they don't want a huge bill, right? It took you how many hours to do this, right? So it was a huge taboo because lawyers, by nature, are a very meticulous and detailed-oriented population, I would say. And I think they have a bit of an ego, right? I can say that because I'm a lawyer myself, and I know that as a profession, there's a lot of ego that's attached to being a lawyer. And so the idea of needing AI to help you draft contracts faster or to help you check or conduct legal research and to make sure that what you're saying is correct, it's a huge kill to the ego, but it is necessary, right? And so despite all of the taboo around lawyers using AI, now firms are investing millions into AI-driven research and compliance tools, while outdated competitors struggle to keep up. They will not be able to keep up to this. So if you're not integrating AI into your business, whether it is into your product or your service to pass on cost efficiencies to your clients or your customers, you're not somehow using it. You're voluntarily choosing to be inefficient. That's how much it's been integrated into business today. And inefficiency will cost you everything. So, what are we going to do about it? Now that we see that big corporations are throwing billions of dollars into AI and blockchain, it could be threatening, but I guess the upside is that they move slow. Startups and small businesses have the advantage of agility. As a startup, you can do so much more, much faster than a large multinational corporation. You can pivot, you can experiment, you can integrate these Web3 and blockchain technologies faster than large companies. So if you're a small business owner, this is your chance to level the playing field. AI and blockchain are force multipliers. That means they allow you to compete with companies 100 times your size. It's literally the modern day David and Goliath. Large companies are bogged down by bureaucracy. They have outdated legacy systems, especially banks, and slow decision making. They may have resources, they may have lots of money, but they lack speed. Your agility is your advantage. So the next disruptive business will be the one that uses technology to move fast and to scale quickly before the current incumbents even know what hit them. I really hope this episode was helpful. I know for some of you it was a bit of a wake up call, but information is power, and now you have the information and the choice is yours. And for those of you that don't know, I partnered with Open Campus to help more entrepreneurs get into Web3 and blockchain. The free course that I gave away this past weekend is still available, and the link is in my bio in the show notes. If you're serious about this, take advantage of the opportunity. I would love to see you guys winning. And remember, the next wave of innovation is happening. You're either in it or you're watching from the sidelines. So make sure you choose wisely. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.